Good morning from the trail. We are now seeing Fontana for real. Well, we saw it for real yesterday, but it was just a little glimpse. Today, we are going to see this along our walk. All day. And, good morning, Trigger.
Hey, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Just a little chilly this morning.
Spinner needs to spin a little more, I guess. All right, we're headed down into Fontana to the lodge. Good morning. We are headed down to Fontana Lake, and we can see the dam, and it's pretty inspiring. I understand that we're going to see it for most of our hike today. But headed into the trail, my biggest concern besides my knee was the Smokies, and tomorrow we're headed into them. So I'm feeling a heck of a lot better about it than I was. The weather for this coming week looks about as amazing as we can get for this time of year. We might have one day of rain, but so far the forecast is holding steady, and we are really fortunate with that. What else? Oh, so I wanted to say thank you to you all for your support and kind comments and words, and they sure have been lifting us up. Yes, we're having a lot of fun, and we are keeping really high spirits and a really good attitude, but it's always nice to get the attaboy and affirmations from friends and new friends and family, so thank you for that. We really appreciate it. And as I said, as I go through the Smokies, since it is intimidating to me from the weather perspective and from the coldness and having to sleep in shelters in very tight quarters with others, and not having an out of the Smokies, though they all have added up to building a little anxiety, but nothing that's keeping me from wanting to go in or taking a zero before I'm ready. So we are going to Fontana Lodge tonight, where we will get showers, do laundry, pick up mail drops. This is my second mail drop. So I have not been staying on track with the mail drops the way I thought. I have either 5 or 6 ready at home. I have my second one coming here, and then I have my third one coming to me after the Smokies. So that's going to be at Standing Bear Farm waiting for me. And I thought that would be my last one, but I still have a couple left after that. So I'm doing pretty well. And I think partly that's because of taking less zeros than we expected, but also having more breakfasts at bed and breakfasts and opportunity to resupply in town when we've gone in, if we've stayed someplace that we've wanted to eat out. So that has all worked out just great. What else is on my brain? Probably not a whole lot of anything. It's kind of, my brain is kind of quiet today, and just really appreciating the sunshine. It was a cold night. It was about, we think it was about 25 degrees, maybe a little bit colder than that. And we all did fine with it, but it was chilly. So it's just giving us an idea of what next week is going to be. I have a few friends that have made it through the Smokies already, and a friend that's in the midst of them. And they have all told us so far, no snow, no ice. So I might not even bring my micro spikes in based on the weather forecast that we're getting of just one day of rain. We are at Fontana Crossing, where we call for the shuttle. But we have also learned from our friend Feather that we actually don't have to take it from here. We can go a mile and a fourth further and have them pick us up at the visitor center. So we have just reached the foot trail going back into the Appalachian Trail from the marina here at Fontana Lake, and came across this placard and Jim's hiking boots. Bama hiker, and he had a goal to hike the Appalachian Trail, but got stage 4 pancreatic cancer and died before he was able to do that. And his wife has left pebbles here in the hopes that people will take them, and we are all caught a little off guard. We thought after we called that we would be walking along the water the entire way to get to the visitor center for our shuttle, But as it turns out, we've had about a half mile so far in the woods of an uphill, and we must come back downhill again. But it's actually a little bit more work than I was expecting for the end of the day. So I'm kind of glad we're getting it done today, and we're saving our energy for the Smokies tomorrow. But here comes the water again. There's some houseboats or party boats, which I didn't even know they had in this lake. We were just commenting on how surprised we are at how low the water is right now. They must have done a release downstream, but boy, that's like 20 feet low maybe, I'd guess, from up here. Pretty significant. This is really cool. I really never knew that this part of the trail existed. I thought you got out of the woods and walked into the dam. I had no idea there was more woods walking across the road and along the lake. And here it is. The Fontana Hilton. Can't beat the view. Sure is. And there are the Smokies. We are at Fontana Lodge at the Fontana Village Resort, and Spinner and I are swapping out gear. We've just gotten resupplies. We're taking stuff out that we're not going to use in the Smokies and adding other stuff that we are going to use in the Smokies. Getting everything aired out, getting laundry done. Gonna go to the post office. Trigger and I got sent down to do laundry, and somebody at the laundromat told us it was a dry county, but we figured we would try to find our way around that. We came down to this gas station called the Pit Stop. And guess what they have besides Dunkin' Donuts? They've got beer on tap because it is and salt and vinegar potato chips. So this is how we do laundry on the Appalachian Trail.